Peace, peace, y'all. It's your girl B from B&ROSE here. Welcome to your weekend and welcome to my creative contribution. Turn this down a bit. So it's been a little while since I've posted in this space. So welcome back. Thank you for sharing with me your time and your energy to view this video. And if all goes as planned, you can look forward to seeing more videos in this space, more content. Should be soon to come. As this page is still, if I can get my words out, this page is still in its beginning stages. And with that said, there's no limits to where it can go. So hopefully you'll stick around and you'll get a chance to see all the wonderful, expansive things that B&ROSE has to offer, all right? And since I've said that, go ahead and hit that follow button. Make sure you like this video, share it, subscribe, all those mechanical things that keep creators like myself in this space, all right? So, like I said, it's been a while since I posted on this page here. And if you saw my last video, you know it's within reason. I was just feeling a bit overwhelmed just with the current world space and wanted to reconnect with nature, wanting to reconnect with possibilities of genuine connections and have experiences. And so life happened. It was almost like the universe said, all right, you freeing up time over here. Well, that's perfect because I got something for you to do over here. So life has been lifing at its, I won't say 2-3x speed, but it's been lifing. And so all things will work out to our highest good is always something that I will keep a strong belief that I have and one that I do not challenge, okay? Although we should challenge our beliefs, right? So while I've been gone, I've also taken some time to work on the next heart project coming out of B&ROSE, which is Daydreams About Night Things Volume 2, okay? Some of you may know that I am a poet author, and I released my first poetry book out of B&ROSE, published by B&ROSE back in April of 2024. So it's been 2 years since my first project. And when you are an artist, you're always, especially being a writer, you're always overthinking and somehow putting pen to paper. So before I actually published the first edition, I was already feeling things, scribing, hemming the next volume. So all praises that has come to a point of release, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited for you all as thinkers, as beers, as readers and feelers to be able to experience it and support B&ROSE in that capacity. So as we get closer to the release date, you'll see me posting about when it will drop and how you can get a copy of that. Listen, we have to support ourselves with love, with reaffirmation, all that good stuff. So I'm also here in this capacity to do a collective message, to tap into the collective energy for this beautiful full moon, Scorpio full moon, the flower moon. Shout out to the Scorpio, shout out to the Taurus as we are in Taurus season. Earth and water, very strong. The full moons, as with all moon cycles, are special in the sense that they are shedding the light in that emotional space. What are we hiding from? What are we refusing to see? What are we in denial about? Let's just be for real. What are we in denial about? The full moon will shed her light and cast that shadow, okay? The new moons are something that I definitely regard on a higher level, because this is where we typically set our intentions, where we set our goals for the next few weeks. The full moon is going to let you know whether you're on track to what you said you were going to do, or you was capping. Okay, are you on track, or is it all cap? Is what the full moon is going to expose us. All right, so I felt this was a perfect time to come back with a full moon, a collective message, and just see where we are. Check our temperature, see what energy we said we were going to be stepping on, and the energy we should be stepping on. All right, so right now you hear me shuffling oracle cards from Moonology, which I love these. These are a new addition to my tarot family, my oracle card family. And with this, I'm gonna just see what the overall collective energy would be. Then we'll get into some tarot to see what is distracting us from, or what is supporting that objective. All right, keep in mind that energy is not linear. You may feel like this message is not for you. You may feel like this is something you've already experienced, something you may not have experienced yet, or it may be right on time. Those are not the expectations we should have in this space. As we go through life, just like the moon, things are in cycles. Nature, she doesn't finish sentences, she finishes cycles, okay? So things are secular. You may have some knowledge and some wisdom about something that is being exposed in this space, and maybe you need some reaffirmation. Sometimes we need that, you know what to do, so do it type energy, okay? And that's what these collective messages are here to represent. They're here to be a positive reaffirmation, not to be something that you are taking literally, something that you are seeking some life altering advice from. So use your intuition, use your wisdom. For those of us who may be lacking, use your meditation, use your practices, use your spiritual practices to tap into your higher self and take what fits, leave what doesn't. Simple. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see here what our oracle messages, what our oracles have for us. What is the objective for this reading? What is the collective feeling? What should the collective be focusing on? What is this new moon? I'm sorry, saying that. What is this full moon bringing light to? What is it exposing in its fullness, in its absorption of the sun? Thank you, Spirit. Absorption of the sun's light. What message do you have for the collective? What overall message? All right, that's it. Oracle message. Emotions are running high. All right. This is some supermoon energy. Emotions are running high. See that? All right. Which, all right, we'll get this clarified with some tarot. See how you feeling. You know, Scorpio. They say the new moon. This new moon. I'm gonna have to address that. I don't know why I keep saying that. But this full moon is in Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign. When you think about the full moon, like I said, it definitely opens us up to those energies that we may not want to tap into. Lets us know if we're on track with the goals and the affirmations we set for the new moon, but also lets us know what's holding us back, what's keeping us from fulfilling those promises, those goals we set forth already, right? It's kind of like a meter check, like a temperature check, like, okay, this is what you said. So maybe the collective is dealing with an emotional situation. Maybe you're in your feelings. Maybe there are some feelings that you're not wanting to address. And so we'll let the tarot speak to us, all right? Thank you to the divine. Let's clarify this message about emotions running high. What collective message do we need? What is the collective needing to know at this moment? What's holding us back? What's keeping our emotions high? Is this in a positive sense? Is this something that we should be aware of? Maybe the collective experiencing some emotional turmoil. If you're in emotional uplifting up. Okay. So first card out is the Eight of Swords. So I'm gonna go with my feeling that there could be some emotional turmoil, some negative thoughts, something that's keeping us restricted, some mental restrictions, some emotional restrictions. Sometimes, and with that Eight of Swords, you have to consider that could be self-imposed, you know, the Eight of Swords. You know, there's a person here who's find themselves tied up, but they're around a bunch of blades. You go left, you can free yourself. You go right, you can free yourself. Do you want to be stuck in a position in victimization, self-victimization and imprisonment? Or do you want to get free? So maybe this is what's causing the high emotions. Next out of the deck, we have the Star card. The Star card is also Aquarius energy, and to know that we're on the right track. The Eight of Swords, Star card is the 17th major arcana. 7 and 1 is an 8. Okay, so we're headed. Let's get to a point of release, of balance in this message, if the divine so wishes. So the Star card, we're looking at faith, having faith. It's almost as if it's a balance, right? It's like that calm after the storm. Like you've been through something. Maybe the collective has experienced a situation, a breakup, or whether it be romantic, business, that has caused them some, try not to use buzzwords, but sometimes they fit, right? That's caused them some turmoil, that's caused them some mental anguish, right? Where they're holding on to some negative thoughts. They feel entrapped, like, but sometimes, like I said, it's self-inflicted. But the Star card being here is saying it brings balance. It's that calm after the storm. It's rejuvenation. It's your sign to be hopeful. It's your sign to have faith in whatever it is that has caused you that mental stress, right? To have faith that everything's going to be okay, right? To release. After that is more confirmation. We have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords in this sequence could be that you've had to make a difficult decision. Something has happened, something emotional that has caused you a great deal of pain, right? That's caused you some time of rumination, whether it was a decision that you've had to make. Obviously, it's something that you've had to make. because we've got 2 swords here, we've got 8 swords here, that's a 10. That means that this is overkill, right? But the star coming in is like a buffer. It's like a medium saying, listen, hold up, calm down, give yourself some grace in whatever it is that you're feeling, whether it's something you feel guilty about, something you wish you hadn't done, something you wish you'd done better, sometimes we find ourselves rewriting endings to stuff that's already happened instead of just being present, focusing on the now, understanding the lesson, and having faith that we'll make a better decision, have better outcomes in the future. Next card out is the Strength card. This is the 8th major arcana. So this message is definitely balanced, definitely supporting of that oracle reflection, saying that the emotions are running high, because the Strength card here, as you can see, is the divine or an angelic being, the divinity taming the beast, trying to soothe the beast. And the beast is representation of that strength, that passion, that courage, having powerful energy and finding a way to bring balance, to balance it, to everything is not about being strong. Sometimes strength is taking what you may perceive as the backseat or the weaker point. Like, it's like saying, there's strength in silence, there's strength in releasing, right? Sometimes you don't have to keep fighting for what's not yours to carry, which goes back to support that 8 of Swords and that self-victimization, that ruminating, that imprisonment of negative thoughts. Like, and the 2 of Swords also saying that, okay, you had a difficult decision to make. You made it, maybe, already. Star card is telling you there's calm after that. Everything is gonna be okay. You've gone through the worst of it, okay? All right, so let's see if we can get another card here to seal this message, because we've definitely gotten confirmation maybe of what the collective is experiencing with these emotions running high, and what the full moon in her light is uncovering. Let's see, let's get one more card out. Okay, let's see here. And this is, all right. Listen, the 10 of Wands is a burden, right? This is also completion of the hard work. So in this sequence, that's how we'll see it as we close out this message. The 10 of Wands being here is saying that you've already gone through the burden. You carried all the sticks, you carried all the blame, right? You carried all of the responsibility. And now it's time to complete that, right? You've built your house of self-victimization. You've trapped yourself in the mind of feeling guilty about whatever decision that you needed to make. And the Star card is here to say, it's gonna be fine. Calm down. There's calm after the storm. The worst of it, you have experienced, and now we have the 10 of Wands here as a representation of completion. This is the final manifestation. Now, what are you finally trying to manifest? Is up to you. Are you finally wanting to manifest freedom from this burden? Are you trying to not be mentally imprisoned by the decision that you've had to make? Are you not making the decision because you don't want to be the bad person? Because it's not going to be conducive, or it's not going to be liked by people outside of yourself, right? Think about how you feel. Put yourself first. Is it going to make you feel good? And I mean your higher self. Because when you're thinking about the Eight of Swords, the swords represent the mind. So this is about your mental capacity and how to make the decision that is going to be emotionally sound for you. Okay, because that's all we have here are air cards. The stars, Aquarius, air. Have the two of Swords, air. We have the Strength card, which is Leo, but it's typically referenced as the air of fire, right? And when you put fire in air, the Ten of Wands, are you trying to burn your own house down? Or are you trying to use that air and that fire to release yourself, to free yourself? It's your decision to make. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. Ooh. Now, the King of Swords is head over heart all day. The King of Swords is going to use his logical sense, gonna say, you know, fuck your feelings. Let's be honest. Let's be for real, right? Let's deal with reality. Let's deal with what's in front of us. Let's have mental clarification about the situation, right? And it's not going to think about who feels like what. It's going to say, forget how even you feel, right? Your feelings may be telling you, oh, I don't want to, oh, I got to be, but you know, King of Swords is saying, be for real. Let's be honest. Let's be truthful about this situation. Does it make sense or doesn't it make sense? Is it going to be beneficial for you? Is it not going to be beneficial for you? So I think that's a good place to leave this message. If your emotions are running high right now, collective, tap into that King of Swords energy and focus your mental. Be honest. Be truthful about it. Take your feelings out of it. And just be for real. The Star card is already telling you the decision you make is going to be the right one. Talk to you soon. All right, peace. Get out of here.